Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. I broke my tripod, so I'm trying to get a makeshift stand here. See if I can get this going here, and I'm gonna. There we go. See if we can make this work. Sorry, everybody. Let's see here. Get things moved. There. I think we're good now. And the bugs are bad, so I probably won't be staying out here very long. But I'm gonna let the camera roll. Do you hear sound? Do you hear me now? Yeah, I broke my tripod, and so I had to make a makeshift tripod here. So I turned the mic off so you can hear all my ruffling around. So should be able to hear the birds now. It's getting really buggy out here, so I'll probably just go inside and let this roll and let you enjoy the sunset. I'll stay out as long as I can. Oh, it's beautiful here. It's so quiet. Yeah, I tried fishing a little earlier today, and it was not too much going on. Now would be a good time to get out and do some fishing, though. But my boats are they're put away, so I'm just gonna sit back and relax. Yep, that's correct. New Brunswick, Canada. Right above Maine and on the Atlantic Ocean. I'm an hour from the ocean, from the coast. Yep, there's bears. There's black bears. I haven't seen any yet this season, but this spring. But last year we seen a bear up on the main road. But they're just they're scarier than we are. We get a lot of geese and a lot of ducks right now at the lake. But I had a black bear encounter. Must have been 3 years ago. I was on my hand cycle. I actually got it on video, and it's a little far though. He wasn't like right on top of me or anything. But I came out of the road up to the end of my road to turn left onto another road, and he came up out of the ditch. And like I said, he was just as scared as I was. I know you're not supposed to run from bears or whatever, but I biked as fast as I could in the opposite direction. And he and the bear went across the road and down the other side of the ditch and in the woods. So he was just as faster than I was. Very, very rare you hear of a black bear attacking a human. I mean, they will get quite territorial at times, and if they have cubs, yeah, it could be a little bit more dangerous for sure. But yeah, that hand cycle I had was it's quite old. It's I think it's the original Varna um, that I purchased 23, 24 years ago. And back then, uh, it was $1,800 plus shipping from out on the in BC. So it's on the other side of Canada. So I think altogether it came to with taxes and everything, it came close to $2,600 in shipping. So yeah, it's pretty expensive. Hey, Canadian Family Life. Hey there, Michelina. You can hardly see who's up here. I broke my tripod, so I had to make a makeshift one. So I got it stacked on top of a table and then another table, and it's way up high, so I can hardly see who's here. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. How long have yeah, well, I've been in a wheelchair now for 20, it'll be 25 years this November. It was beautiful out here. I'm gonna show you the other end of the lake here. I don't knock down my makeshift tripod. There we go. It's a very small lake. Well, it's a small lake, not very small, but it's just a perfect size. You don't have motorboats ripping up and down. No pontoon boats. You hear four-wheelers going on the main road, and sometimes they'll come down and through here for down the lane, but that's no biggie. Once in a while, I've seen side-by-sides going through a couple hours ago here, and they're respectful. They go slow. Yeah, I'm up near Mataquac, New Brunswick. I've never been to Silver. I've never been to Silver Lake. Yeah, it is awesome for kayaking, canoeing. That's pretty much all. You know, you could have an electric motor out there, but it's also it's a pretty shallow lake. Like, of course, you get your channel. It runs pretty much in the middle. Like, it's, I think locals say between, could be 15 to 20 feet, 20 feet at the deepest. But other than that, it's like you could wade halfway out there before you hit it. So I mean, it's a pretty shallow lake. So kayaking, canoeing mostly, paddle boat. Haha, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I've never had any problems with the ATVers coming through, and I think the latest I've heard them come through was like midnight, and we're awake. We were awake anyways. During the weekend on a Saturday. No, for water skiing, like a ski chair for water skiing. No, no, I don't think so. No. Now I have heard that years ago that people had sea-doos out in here. But again, you gotta be careful. You don't suck up any of the mud because it's a very muddy bottom. Once you get out there, like, but I can look out here and where I am, it's sand, probably about 12 feet out, and then it goes into like mush. Oh, you see that? I can't say that. Oh yeah, I imagine out in the desert. Yeah, I had my great grandfather move to Arizona. I don't know. I don't know too much about him. Nobody does really. Or is it great great? I can't remember. I hear another ATV coming through now, just up on the main road. Yeah, I think that's why he moved down there because he had so many health issues. Um, just from what my grandmother told me, that he just had so many health issues that that's where he ended up going there because the dryness and the heat helped. Yeah, the depth, it's at the deepest point. I'm thinking it, like, I've been told different things from the locals, and I've seen charts. And on the chart, the deepest I think is 25 feet. Either that or that's what the locals tell me. I can't remember which is which. If I read that on the chart or if I was told that. But if you go out in front of us, you can walk, you know, probably about maybe easily just a little over halfway across the lake from where we're looking right now. If we go this way here, straight across, you can go out probably maybe, I'd say 2/3 of the way before you hit that channel. But again, the bottom is really muddy, so you're sinking. So the water may not be that deep, but you're going to sink in the mud. So you kind of got to swim it. So there's a channel that runs all the way up and through here, way out that way. Oh yes, Lake Huron, one of the Great Lakes. That's a big lake. Those lakes are huge. This is like a little puddle compared to those lakes. But we have bald eagles out here too. I haven't seen any eagles yet this afternoon. I've seen geese go by and I've seen the ducks go by, the ducklings, and here comes some more wheelers. All the same guys that came by one earlier. They must have been visiting. They must be visiting somebody coming back. Yeah, July and August. Yeah, yeah, it'll be halfway through summer. Yeah, it would be hard to. Or is that Lake Huron? You're at the beach? Oh, no worries. I'm going to be sitting here chilling out for a while until the bugs get too bad and carry me in. But I'm still going to let the camera roll so you can catch the sunset. I was chilling out. I just came out for the afternoon, cooked some supper. Did a little fishing earlier too off the deck, and nothing was going on. Just come out and relax. What's the weather like now in Nova? Or yes, you're not Nova Scotia, Sackville, just on the border of Nova Scotia. You're in New Brunswick. That's pretty cool that we connected there. Another fellow New Brunswicker in Sackville, New Brunswick. Oops, I gotta get. Oh, I'm behind on comments. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, it's from her cottage. Um, just came out here this afternoon, and it was a busy weekend with kids and stuff, and finishing stuff up around the house. So I said I got to get away, and just came out here this afternoon to eat barbecue, some supper, and relax, catch the view. Oops. We not too much going on tonight around here. It's really quiet, but it's generally really quiet here. So peaceful. Took a video of the little ducklings and the mother. 10 little ducklings. That's more than last year. I think last year I only counted 7. What? Oh, really? Wow. Surprise, surprise, hey? Definitely, you gotta head out this way. Place, I love the ocean, and I'm like an hour away from the Atlantic. It's cold. It's usually cold there. The water and the temperature too. It's like where I am, for example, say Fredericton. I'm just outside Fredericton, and if it's like 30 degrees in Fredericton, and I travel an hour towards the coast to go to St. John, it's about 10 degrees difference. It's like 20 degrees there. No, especially with everything that's going on in Nova Scotia. I think all those fires under control are out now, aren't they? Near Salisbury. I missed a comment there. Oh, I follow another YouTuber channel. Yeah, Salisbury. That's like an hour from me. An hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, fireside chat would be cool. I'll have to look them up. Plus sized in Salisbury. Yeah, it's not too far from me. It's like just outside Moncton. I'm gonna show the other end of the lake. It says it's a small lake. Oh, there goes my makeshift table or tripod. Sweet. Yeah, it's kind of it's awesome when you find people there. Whoa, almost tipped you over. Sorry. You find people in your area. I have actually it's a friend of mine. I didn't know he had a channel, and he's literally 5 minutes down the road from me, from my home. I just seen him pop something up on Facebook, and I said, "What's this?" So it's the veteran farmer. No, not the veteran. Not the veteran farmer. Sorry, the veteran trainer. Um, he military, and he came out and played some wheelchair basketball with us a few years back. And yeah, something popped up on Facebook. He had a video of working out. I said, "Oh, check his home gym." That's what it was, a home gym on a budget. And so I checked it out, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's got a YouTube channel." So I got to do a want to get together with him, check out his home gym, and do a video on that. Yeah, I think I'm connected with Fisherman 506, or sorry, 560. I think that was he said. Yeah, 560. Yeah, I don't play too much anymore. There, Busby Adventures. My chair broke, and I don't know if it can be fixed, and I really don't have the money to invest in a new frame. I mean, it's I think it's just a matter of maybe taking it somewhere, a machinist to retap it, because some threads are really stripped, and I can't. It's part of the axle tube, the inner tube of the frame where your camber bolt screws into. It's all stripped, and I can't get it in. And when you do get it in, you can't get the correct toe in, toe out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not play ball for now, I guess, but I'll keep biking and going to the gym. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. You find people close to you. It can be fixed, like just by retapping it. I guess that's what I'm told. But like I said, I'll take it someplace to see what they can do. And right now it's kind of the off season. We don't have too much ball going on. There's going to be some 3-on-3 tournaments throughout the summer. That I'm probably going to attend a couple of them. Okay, it's a pretty big. I'd need a pretty big tap to do that. I don't know how much that would cost if I had to go buy one. It's like an inch and a quarter that I'd need. Uh, no, I'm sorry, not an inch and a quarter. It'd probably be 3/4 of an inch, I'd say. I would need to retap that. Oh, I seen hockey there. We're getting behind. No, we just finished up a few weeks ago. We finished hockey a few weeks ago. We went to nationals there in Quebec, Montreal, outside Montreal, Quebec. We did pretty good. It's fun. Whereabouts did you play? Busby. Whereabouts you down in the states? Where did you like? Did you play in the national team or just a local club? No, you can hear the loons. Can you guys hear the loons? Hello, she stole my thunder. Bonjour, Tennessee. So I played with a couple teams down in the states. I played with Michigan for 1 year, and then I played with Boston for I think a mix of 4 or 5 years. I might have played with a team out of Boston, and I played some Team Canada ball for a couple years, where I traveled all throughout the states, different tournaments. No, we've been lucky with that dry spell heat wave we had. That in our area, no fires. I think up. I think a lot of the fires were in Quebec, and we had it in Nova Scotia. I didn't hear too many threats in New Brunswick. Any fire threats in the middle of Tennessee? Oh, UCP, Tennessee. Yeah, I missed the like my heyday for basketball would have been 2000s and right up until 20. I'd say 2015. Yeah, it's probably when I stepped out of the league, I guess, and took it easy. Yeah, I think it's 2015. I pretty much stopped playing in the league. Just played some pickup ball, went practiced a little bit just to keep active. Can you hear that loon? Rick Savage. No, I don't. I don't know Rick Savage. We have Savages here in my neck of the woods, but I don't know any Rick Savage. I'll have to look him up. Play a little bit of wheelchair tennis. I don't mind it. It's good to change things up a little bit. I played tennis stand up as well for a bit, like, a little bit here and there, but nothing serious. How you been? She stole my thunder. I think I'm going to stay here the night and I'm going to try to catch the sunrise before I have to go to work. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up. Rick Savage. I don't know if our paths would ever cross though, because of the '80s. I started in the 2000s, early 2002 is when I started my wheelchair sports. Maybe not by that much though. Just younger by a little bit. I'll be right back. I gotta go inside and grab some water. Bugs are picking up. There, I want to show you the other end of the lake. Take you off. Make sure I do not knock down my homemade tripod. There we go. Was that the chair back in the day? The Quickie 7R? I had a Quickie All Court. All right, no, I still have a Quickie All Court. That's what I use for basketball. I use it for tennis. I'm actually supposed to use a tennis chair, but I didn't have access to one, so I just use my basketball chair for tennis. Do pretty good in my basketball chair. Oh, it's your chair now. Okay, I have a Apex chair. They're made in Canada out of Quebec. My previous chair, I had Quickie. I had a top end and a tie light. Awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we hear some more loons coming out here. I heard the loons a little earlier. They're pretty active first thing in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, you can hear them going. Yeah, Ty Light's a pretty good chair. Yeah, I was I enjoyed it. It was comfortable. The Apex I have right now, I like it too because it's just so light and it feels rugged. You know, like it's very durable. I've had it for just over a year now, year and a half, and yeah, it feels good. Like I don't know if it's a tie light I had or the quickie tie. That's what it was, quickie tie. It felt so light, but it felt so fragile. Like it just felt like it's gonna break on me. So it had the really small front caster wheels, the 3/4 inch, and I was dumping myself out. I didn't have my head. If I had my head, if I always had to have my head down when I was on the sidewalks. Because if I hit a sidewalk crack, I was dumping myself out of my chair. Or if I hit a small pebble, I was out. So I could always hit the wheel with my head down. Awesome. Thank you for popping in. Have a great live. We probably got about another, what time is it now? Hour or so? Or to whenever my phone runs out. The battery is not seeming to be charging. $7:36 or $7:56. I can't see. 7:36. So we still got a good hour. The sun goes down. Hour and a half. Where the sun fully goes down. But I might have to go inside anyway because the bugs are starting to pick up. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely take those wheelie bars off because you can't jump over anything if you're going along the road and you get fetched up. Those wheelie bars. And they add weight too. Yeah, that's one of the appealing parts of the Apex that I that kind of that drawn me to it because I was like, holy geez, I can change the color, I can change the accent colors, and so they have 5 different colors, and so I had green and I put red on, and what else do I have? I have black. I think that's the only other color I have right now is black. In a set, like if you want to change it out, you can order from the company a different color, and I think it's like $50 for a package. So it's not too bad. So when I get tired of my red or my red gets worn out and starts tearing off, I'll probably mix and match. I'll probably go black and green or black and red, mix it up a little bit like that. I can change them on the front of my casters and on the very back of that bar that folds your seat down, and I can change them on the frame, the front of my frame, down that goes down to my foot plate. I got a video on that back a little ways showing uh, the color change. That was one big ugly bug. What is that? I don't know. Oof! Keep flying. Keep flying. Don't stop. Do I have lights on my chair? Oh, let me see here. I gotta catch up. I was looking at this huge ugly bug just flying by. Uh, yeah, it's very light. Yeah, it's a very light chair. I think with everything on it, like my side guards and cushion and backrest, it's 22 pounds. So it's the lightest chair I've had ever had. Now I know now there's lighter chairs out there. RGK has a very light chair over in the United Kingdom, and I think I could get one to try. Oh, there's nowhere in Canada that I could find one. So yeah, very limited here in Canada, RGK. So I don't know. Let me see. You mean the point color? Yeah, the point color. We call them the accent colors, but yeah, the point color. Whoop, bug. Yeah, I had a chair too. It was about 30 pounds or so. It's actually my first chair because it was wide. It was 16, maybe it was 18 wide. Just wasn't fitted right for me, and it had like a 8 or 6 inch cushion, a rubber cushion which weighed probably maybe 5 pounds itself, a rubber foam cushion, and it had these shocks on it and these big, not very user friendly tires. Well, can you guys hear the loon? Yeah, tell me about it. How'd you like the Q7? Oh, you can hear the loon. Awesome. Yeah. You also hear somebody cutting wood with a chainsaw. It could be miles and miles away. Sound carries on this lake. Yeah, I got those tires too. Um, Actually, I had the pneumatic tires years ago, but I stopped getting those. I just love the sound of that. Yeah, a friend of mine gave me his all-terrain chair. I have that in my garage, actually. I have to get it adjusted for me. He was a higher pair than myself, so he had quite a dump on it. But he never used it. He said to me, if fix it up. It was needed some work done to it too, and he said use it. I said sure. I said if I don't use it, I'll donate it to the Easter Seals program. They can or ability program, and they can lend it out to people. and I'm gonna eventually do a video using it if I ever get it fixed up and running. I did get a tube for it, so I got one wheel pumped up, but I just have to get it adjusted. So what I got to do though, because it's so old, it's been in that position for so long, I have to. I tried with the Allen wrenches to loosen it, and it's just seized right up. And I don't want to strip it, so I got to go and spray it with some WD-40 or some grease, spray oil, just to get things soaked in for a bit. Then I should be able to loosen it. It's pretty seized up. A Rojo, is that air filled? Okay, it's foam. Okay. I've never had a Rojo. I just usually have the last couple chairs I've had. I've always just got the 2-inch foam. I find that comfortable for me. Gel, that's right. It's gel in the middle. That's right. I have friends who've had the Rojos. They've had bad luck with them. They puncture them and the gel comes out. That's right. I'll be right back. I got to go in and find another extension cord because I don't think this one's working. I got to plug my phone in to, let's see here, keep it charged. I'm down to 40%. Let's see. I don't think this. Hey, Ads, how you doing? Welcome. We're just catching an evening here, sunset, out at the lake. Yeah, it's very calm out here. There's nobody out here. You hear the odd ATV come through, but the lake is calm. You can hear the loons in the background. I've been doing pretty good. I was actually thinking about you the other day, about if we could connect sometime. I wanted to go on your channel, but I know we'll have to connect sometime throughout the summer. I'll be on vacation here and there, so maybe we can land a chat. Good. I've been busy, really busy. Um, just kind of settling down a bit. This weekend was getting loose ends tied up and around the house, getting things set out for summer. Still a couple things I like to do around the house. Get some raised potting, raised planters so I can plant some vegetables. We already have 2 raised planters with some vegetables growing, but I want to get 2 more. And I just swallowed a fly. And get some more veggies on the go. But better hurry! I better hurry up because I'm gonna miss the. You're away next month. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be here the whole summer. No plans to travel anywheres. Just gonna relax, work. Still gotta work. I'm gonna show you the other side of the other end of the lake here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and find another extension cord because this one's not charging my phone. There's the other end of the lake. Yeah, our Canadian summers are so short to begin with. All last week we had rain, which was good in a way because we had some real severe forest fires in the province next to us. About 4 hours away, they were having some awful forest fires. In Quebec province, other neighboring province, having forest fires. So the rain really helped them out. I'll be right back. I gotta go find another. You'll be in the UK. That's cool. I've never been to the UK, but I'll be right back. I gotta go find another extension cord that works. This one's not charged on my phone. Hey Ben, fist bump. How's it going? I had to go inside there. I gotta try to find a. Figure out why my phone is not charging. I think it's got to be the outlet out here. Try this again. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I just checked that. No, the breaker's fine. Uh, yeah, check that when I was in the house there. Getting another extension cord. The panel's fine. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I think I got it now. There, I think I got it now. Oh. Let's see if we're gonna get any power. I see the little lightning bolt on my battery here on the phone, so let's see if it goes up. Okay, it's good. So right now I'm at 34%, and let's see if it goes up. And I see the lightning bolt. So how you been, Ben? We're sitting here at 20 degrees Celsius in Canada. The bugs are starting to get bad. The birds are chirping. The loons are wailing. All is good. Yeah, I always end up with a bad charging cord because my kids, when their cords start to go, like start to fray or something happens to their charging cord, I always end up with it. Because, for example, it was just last week, I was charging my phone and it wouldn't charge. I was like, "What is going on with this cord?" And then I heard my kid snickering in the background, and I was like, "Hey, you took my cord, didn't you? Swapped it out." So yeah. Oh well. I got a pair of binoculars here too. I can see what's going on around the lake. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go grab my fishing rod. I'm gonna grab my fishing rod, take a few casts. Might be a good time of day for it. Okay. Yeah, just bear with me. I gotta go inside and get my rod again. I'm gonna bring some of this. I'm gonna bring my broken tripod inside too. Get that put away. And oh, see if I'm getting any charge here. Steady. It hasn't gone down. It hasn't gone up. Just cut the phone before it fell. Hey, we're back. right back. I don't knock that phone over again. Staying steady at 34%. Get my tackle out here. I'm gonna do a frog. There's a lot of pickerel in this lake. And that's all I've ever caught in this end of the lake. Where I am is pickerel. They love the frog. Let's see here. I can't read those comments. I'm gonna. Sorry guys. I'm gonna slide it over just a little bit here so I can see some comments. Because when I dropped the phone, there you go. Caster. Yeah, I got a closed face reel. I got one of each actually. I gotta open that home. I gotta bring it out here. Yeah, I can literally cast from my deck into the water. I've caught some fish. I've caught a few fish off the deck, but usually it's early morning. Like I'm talking 6 a.m., 6:30 when they're biting here, the deck. See, there's my rod. I just got a frog on there. It's cast out. It's always to the left of like where I cast. That's where I always seem to catch them. If I do, like I said, I probably caught about 3 or 4 off here. Like I said, it's really shallow. Actually, this time we had so much rain last week that is actually this is the highest I've seen the water. Actually, the bugs seem to be dying down. A little earlier, they chased me right in the house. I hope so. Mm. That's the thing in this lake, you really never know when they're going to hit. Like when I'm out in the kayak, it'll light rate up for about 15 minutes and then all of a sudden go dead. There'll be nothing for the rest of the day. And I haven't really found a time when they're like that. It's just sporadic. Like I said, I've caught a few of them first thing in the morning here. Um, but when I go out on the lake, different points, it's just you don't know when they're going to be active. One time I was out there last summer, I just kayaked straight across and started fishing that side of the lake, and I hit a spot within 5 minutes where I was about 10 minutes, just one fish after the other. And then after that, that was it. I was out there for 3 hours and nothing. I had 10 minutes of good fishing, and then poof, that was it. Can't figure out their feeding time. It's a popular lake. Like, there's people that will drive in and unload their boats up here at the boat launch. Um, it's not busy, but like people do come from that don't reside here or have a cottage here or camp. People do drive here to fish it, so it's a known lake for the pickerel. Yeah, that's for sure. I just haven't figured that out. Seem to eat different times a day. There's the duck. Land. I haven't seen any of the eagles yet. Strange. I don't use plastic worms. I've never ever had any luck with the plastic worms. I use live worms if I go out, and I'll use like the rubber frog, and I'll use this here. I caught a real nice pickerel here. I'm gonna reel in my frog here, and I'll show you what I used last year. And a guy, when I was looking for different lures, I told the guy where I was fishing, and he told me, he said, "Get this bright yellow." Ouch! Pricked myself. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, he said, "Get this." He said, "Take this and try it." He said, "The brighter it is, the better in that lake." So I was like, "Okay, sure." Because I've been using kind of like well, I'm using it right here. Yeah, darker green frog. You see it? You have a darker green frog. I'm going to change that up because it's getting dark, so I might put something bright in there. But he said try that bright yellow lure, and sure enough, it was actually my first cast. I was probably about in the middle of the lake. I was heading back. Wasn't having any luck, and I just said, okay, I'm going to try it just for the heck of it. And sure enough, bang! I got a picture of it there. I put a picture of it on Facebook. It was like 21 inches, decent size for this lake. And I've been told there's bigger out there. Let's get something brighter on. I used to love brook fishing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they got teeth, all right. They got teeth. You got to usually wear gloves to to unhook them from the hook. They can chomp down on you. And I'm sure they don't mean it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try this bright frog. So I am going up in power. I'm at 35%, so that's good. Slowly. At least we're going up, not down. Yeah, I still love brook fishing, but for obvious reasons, I can't go tramping down brooks anymore. But when I was a kid, I used to love going brook fishing. But now, if I see a nice brook off the side of the road, I'll stop and do a few cast. Oh, there we go. Woo hoo hoo! I had a hit and I missed it. I don't know if you've seen that on the camera or not. Put you back in, Froggy. Um, yeah, I just loved brook fishing, getting some brookies. All right, let's see if we can't get you back. That would have been something if I caught a fish this early or this late in the night. So I've never caught one. Could have just been a little one. There he is again. I think he just might be just a little guy with a big bite. He came and took another look at me and then swam away. I couldn't see him, but I could see the swirling around. Let's go over here to my right. You can hear the bullfrogs going now. You can hear. Yeah, pretty much. Hi there, Power Wheelchair for Success. How are you? Yeah, that's exactly what it probably was. Little minnow thinking it's a shark. Let's go back over there. Maybe when he had a bite of that rubber, he's like, that doesn't taste like a frog. I can hear the crows going. I can hear the bullfrogs and the spring peepers going. Wow, all kinds of action out here tonight at the lake. Oh yeah, I agree 100%. I could spend hours fishing, even if I don't catch anything. It's just like just being out there in the boat, the kayak, floating around. What kind of fishing did you do, or do you do? Absolutely. Nothing. Try another crew cast. The only thing biting right now here is the bugs. They're picking back up. Oh, there's an eagle. Okay, there. I don't know if you can see the eagle or not. Where is the? Oh, I don't know if you can see him. It's right straight ahead. Might be too far away. Yeah, you actually, you know what? We have catfish in this lake too. I forgot about those catfish. We have catfish. Last year, the neighbor's telling me he was told he never seen catfish in here, but he was told there's catfish in here. And he's a long time resident here, and he said he's never seen a catfish. And then I was out canoeing around or kayaking around, just right down over here, like right along the bank, and I put my oar down into a bunch of weeds just to something to do, and then I scurried a catfish, two of them actually. So there is catfish in here. Big, fat, ugly catfish. Do you eat the catfish? Whew, bugs are getting heavy again out here. Let's try another cast. There's the loons again. I hear crows. Maybe. Ah, right on. I was like, I gotta look at. I gotta go back here. Oh, there we go. Something got those loons excited. Did you? Were you guys able to see the bald eagle that flew out in front, or was that too far off? I'm gonna change it up here. I'm gonna put an old-fashioned, good old spinner, silver spinner on there. See how we do. Change it up a little bit. Actually, let's go. Yeah, let's go silver. No, let's go double. How am I gonna go here? There you got silver. Silver with some red beads on it. See what that does. So I'm gonna try. Oh, it's too far off. Yeah, it's too bad. Shoot. Um, I used to hunt too. Mostly, ouch. Mostly for birds, partridge, like pheasant. Now, like when I was hunting, when I was younger hunting, we didn't have turkeys up here. Now the turkeys have migrated up from Maine and from east. So we have turkeys now in New Brunswick. Over the past few years, they worked their way up into New Brunswick. Yeah. I don't have. I don't know where my bobbers must be still inside in the rest of my tackle box. I just got my small little tackle box that I have. Oops, that didn't work. Oh dear, I'm caught. There we go. Got it. Let's try this again. I'm gonna run inside and get my bobber though, because if not, I'm just gonna be picking up weeds. I'll be right back. Up to 36%, so I'm climbing slowly, but I'm climbing. Let's take a look around the lake here. Take a nice little look around. Actually, I'm not gonna go inside and get my bobber. That means I have to move my homemade makeshift tripod and the extension cord. So I'm just gonna wait it out. I'll try. I'm gonna put this guy back on. I'll put this guy on. Let's see how I do. It's a sinker. Bugs are picking up again here. Fetched up. There we go. I gotta find a way to rig up my phone on my kayak so I can do some live fishing out on the lake. Must be they must have a stand out there for that type of stuff. I just had to go out and look. Attachment for your kayak. That didn't work. A lot of weeds. First catch of the night. I got some weeds. Caught the salad first. I like that one. That's funny. I'll have to use that one next time. Fishing with somebody to catch a pile of weeds. I like that. Caught the salad. Whew, yeah, the bugs are getting bad. Can hardly reel in here. More salad. Yeah, I always wanted to live uh on near water or like on water, whether it was a river or a lake. When I was when I was able bodied, when I was able to walk, I always wanted to go on live on a river so I could fish the river, like salmon fish, fly fishing. I can still do that in a boat, but when you get to a river, you got to deal with the current going downstream, right? Then you got to figure out how to get back up. So you have to pour it in, keep a vehicle one end, and then drive down your vehicle. So and then drive back up. Yeah, so it's just too much of a bother. So wheelchair lake works out a lot better. You just jump in the boat and go. I like the river and the brook fishing just for the adventure because I'd be going down a brook and I'd be like, okay, I'll just go around this corner one last time. And there's another corner. And let me just go around there. There could be a really big hole. You're just exploring. Um, the lake, I mean, you can explore the lake, but in a different way. You can find out where the holes are in the lake, but it's very very relaxing out here. It's the difference between river and oh, there's a loon. No, no, the river. I gave up the river fishing in the brook. Like I said, unless I see on the side of the road that I can cast off the side of the road into it, um, I'll stop off and fish a little bit there. Oh, getting tired. Excuse me. The beauty about this part where we are, I'm going to show you here, all across the lake here. You'll see see the end of my rod? There's a cabin right over there. But from here all the way over to that point, it's all nature reserve. So there's gonna be no, well, not that I know of, in the near future, there's gonna be no building any more camps or any camps at all in this whole corner, the whole end of the lake right here. So that's the beauty of where we are positioned right now, where our cottage is. Seen a couple moose over in that corner last summer. It's all swamp over that area, that way. Yes, for sure. Make sure your phone's charged. I can hear the geese coming in. Oh, I see the loons now. They're way, I don't think you can see them. I'll try to point you that direction, but it's quite ways way. They're way over there. I just seen them land in the water. I can just barely see them swimming towards the shore. Oh, noisy. But yeah. Ooh, bug. No, I'm gonna put the fishing rod away, I think. No, just one more cast. I'm gonna try one more cast. Put the frog back on. Put the frog back on. Let's try this guy. That's awful big. Try some crayfish. Yeah, it's too bad, hey? If it zoomed in, I could have got that eagle for you, and I could have got uh, the loons. Barely see them though myself. Yeah, let's try this big ugly frog. See what we get. Itchy, itchy, itchy. The bugs come in waves. In a few minutes where they're not around at all, and then it's like they're gonna pick me up and take me away. They're so thick. Hey, yeah, no problem. I appreciate you being here. It's good conversation. Pass some time away. Now if we just catch a fish, see them jumping over there. But yeah, I gotta go and maybe look at go to a fishing outlet. They probably have little attachments that would attach onto boats and attach onto your kayak, so you can do some live fishing for you. I could sit out there in the lake for hours. I have, like, my wife will come canoeing with me, and I'll bring my rod. But when she's ready to head back, I say, "Okay, I'll see you back there. I'm going to do some fishing," and then I'm still out there for a good couple hours. You hear all those geese? No, I can't see them, but they're flying in from somewhere or to somewhere. Oh yeah, it's so beautiful out here. Power wheelchairs. Knock on wood, we haven't even had any skunks around here or raccoons. So that's good. Just geese and ducks and all kinds of birds. Sure, go right ahead, bud. Answer away or ask away. What's it like? That's a really good question, and I honestly don't mind asking that or answering that. I'm getting all mixed up here, asking and answering. I don't mind answering that. So I was hurt when I was 22 years old. So I was basically just kind of getting started. Like I had a career path in mind. I had goals and dreams that I wanted to achieve, and then I had an accident, left me paralyzed, T12, incomplete. So I've spent now over half my life in a wheelchair, living from a wheelchair. Um, being able, when I was younger, like earlier, my injury, I was able to walk short distances with crutches and the AFOs and forearm crutches. And I don't do any of that hardly anymore unless I absolutely have to. If I have to go upstairs, I'll grab my crutch and go up them. But as you get older, you got to start taking care of your body. And I was just scared I was going to fall, break a leg, or break a wrist. So I just kind of stuck to the chair. But back to your original question. Sorry, I got a little off there. Um, yeah, I mean, I had fun. It was growing up, just a regular kid. I played all kinds of sports with my friends after school, and we played football, baseball, and you name it, hacky sack, frisbee. We played rugby growing up. Um, and I guess I was devastated when I found out my doctor told me I was never going to walk again. I was devastated because I was like, well, what am I going to do for what am I going to do for sports? What am I going to do? That was my biggest concern, pretty much, right there. And it wasn't about my career or my career goals or anything right away. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't play hockey anymore. And but then reality kicked in. It was like, okay, yeah. So now, what am I going to do for my career? Because I had planned to get into forestry. I was enrolled into forestry school. But yeah, I mean, blessed for sure up until my accident, being as active and you know, living life like I did. But I found being confined to a wheelchair, I also seen the doors opening for opportunity as well. Like I just fell into a right group of people when I was released from the hospital. They took me under their wing. They introduced me to wheelchair basketball and fell in love with the sport. I fell in love with the people that were involved, that community, and we had some really really fun times. And wheelchair basketball that opened so many doors for me. I got to travel the world playing ball. So and then oh look, I don't know if you can see. Sorry, if you can see up here, you see all the geese flying. You probably can't see the geese flying V. But yeah, but I've spent longer now in my life in a wheelchair than not. And I was trying to remember, how did it feel to walk into an establishment, like into a restaurant. I was thinking that probably a month ago. I said, do I remember how it felt to walk in? Because I'm a pretty tall fella, um, like some about 6'1", or I used to be, anyways. So when I walked in, I was pretty tall, so it was good. I could walk in, I could see over and everything, and I guess my presence was known when I went into a room. Um, but yeah, but in the wheelchair, I was thinking, do I can I really remember how that felt? But I don't know, and honestly, I don't think honestly I wouldn't change a thing. Um, I wouldn't. I mean, it all happened for a reason. That's what it's cliche. Everyone kind of says that things happen for a reason, but I wouldn't be where I am today. I don't think if I didn't have that accident. So I wouldn't have found, I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't have. We wouldn't have had the kids. I wouldn't have had the kids I have, and really blessed and happy the way everything turned out. So that's right. It's about living, adapt, adopt, and overcome. Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Like I learned real quick. I wasn't angry or bitter. I just kind of said, okay, I held myself accountable for what happened, forgave myself, and said, okay, what do we got to do to move forward? So, right from rehab, physio, OT, learning how to tie my shoes again, learning how to get dressed again, independently. It's like, starting from scratch, but, worked hard, put your time in, it gets easier. I'm going to show you the other end of the lake because it is the silhouette of the trees on the lake are unreal. So beautiful. Oh, my fishing rod's gone wild. Sorry. It's about here. Yeah. Yeah, life has treated me pretty darn good. Look at that. Oh, not that frog. Hey, Hope Buzz, how are you? Just here at the lake, having a chat, catching the sunset. I'm knocking the phone off. I have a homemade tripod here because I broke mine setting up for the live. So, trying my best not to knock it over. Let's see here. But yeah, Busby, it's all an attitude, right? Like, and you seem like a person with a great attitude too, just from chatting with you. That you've adapted well, and it's all we can do because you get a life to live, just like what you said. And I don't want to be, I want it to be a good one. So, let me see. I'm trying to get my cords all situated here. Okay, I think I got it. How's the bus going, Vicky? I put in for my moose tag this year. Something I've never ever did. So if I get drawn, I don't know how many tags I draw, but I have a friend of mine. Oh, guess what? I think the loons are working their way up this way. See two of them. Anyways, a friend of mine out this way from back in the day, junior high. We always run into each other from time to time. He's always telling me year after year after year to get my moose tag, and he'll help me. He has all the rigging and everything to. He said he even pulled the trigger for me. I said, okay, let's do it. So I put in for my moose. Yeah, I mean, like listening to your channel and stuff, and it's right. The prices of food is going sky high. Like the meat with all the all the preservatives and artificial boosters they put in that meat. It's not healthy. And so I said, you know what? I said, we might as well try to harvest a moose. That'll give us a big chunk of meat for our steak and our beef, our burger, and decrease our buying at the grocery store. And I actually have planted this year. I've raised planters with some vegetables planted, and I plan on getting 2 more 4-foot sections to put some more vegetables in. Actually, I got to give credit to my wife; she started it. And I'm going to buy 2 more planters, raised planters, and then we're going to get some more vegetables, probably tomatoes and peppers in there too. Yeah, like groceries, like when I see the box of cereal for like $8, I was like, holy jeez. Sorry, kids, no shreddies this time around. So yeah, and a friend of mine, he's in a wheelchair. He shot a moose last season, and he gave me a couple steaks and a couple burgers, and I barbecued them out here at the lake, and I was just, oh my gosh, it was delicious. I forgot how delicious moose was. Yeah, that's some good food right there. Yeah, the kids aren't too thrilled about it, but I won't tell them. I'll just uh, put the meat in there, and if hey, they don't cook it, so they're not gonna know. Just don't tell them that I'm cooking or what I'm cooking, right? Oh, okay. I think there's loons over there too. Just one sec. I'm gonna get my binoculars and take a look. See, I think that's yeah, that looks like a loon off there in the distance. He's beelining her. One sec. Okay, I'm gonna take you off to the other side of the lake here. I don't know if probably you can't see those loons over there. No zoom on StreamYard, but way out there. There's 2 of them just a cruising. Loons are very territorial. They get quite vicious. Yeah, I heard Busby that is really good too. I heard that. And bear, I have quite a few friends that hunt bear too, and I've never tried bear before. I try to stay far away from those suckers as possible, but that is like glass. That is so calm out there. Yeah, I tell you, nothing gives you a good old shot of adrenaline than coming across the bear. Oh, when I was standing, walking, hunting with my buddy, we came across 3 cubs. Were sitting under, or he was sitting under a tree while I was circling around a field, and I could hear some awful thrashing coming from in the direction where I was walking. I said, that definitely isn't a buck, so like a deer. So I was like, I'm turning around because I know that sounds like a bear. So I came out back around the same way I walked in out to the road where we parked, and my buddy was already at the truck waiting. I was like, "What are you doing, Doug?" And he said, he was sitting under a tree waiting, and he looked up, and there's 3 cubs sitting above him in a tree. So that was his cue to get out of there because the mama, what I heard that thrashing, that was the mama I could hear. So we both just got out of there. We were going to test the waters there with that bear and 3 cubs. Yeah, it's just like a mirror. Yeah, I'd like to try that wild boar. How would the alligator taste? I've tried some crazy stuff in Japan, but I don't really remember what it was. I know octopus was one. That was okay. I tried some octopus, eel, but we there's people that eat eel around here. They can catch some eel. Loons are coming in closer. I don't know if that's not a loon. That looks like an otter. Yeah, that's an otter. Oh, hold on, or a yeah, that's like a you can't see that, but or a fisher. What they call them, fishers or like an otter. Wow, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I wish we could zoom in on that. Can't see it. I'm looking on StreamYard and you can't see it. Could be a muskrat too, but that's awful big muskrat. Is like he's only about 50 yards out from me, and that's thinking it's a fisher. Maybe we can call those in. I have some pretty cool video I took 2 winters ago out here. Yeah, it's definitely a fisher along that some big sort of weasel. Yeah, a couple winters ago, I was out here, just came out by myself for a drive, and I seen it must have been a fisher or an otter on the ice, and the eagles were circling around it. There's a bald eagle and a brown eagle, and the brown eagle was on the ice, probably maybe 20, 25 feet away from the otter lying on the ice. And the eagle, the bald eagle, was circling. So, but the thing is, the otter was by a hole where he could just slide under in the water and go under the ice, right? So I watched these guys for about an hour, and eventually the otter did go in, or the fisher did go into the hole in the lake, and he disappeared for about 10 minutes. Couldn't see him. I was waiting and waiting. I got this all on video too. And anyways, he popped up out of another hole down here in this end of the lake. So he popped up out of that hole. So the eagle, the brown eagle, and the bald eagle started moving over that way. And again, the brown eagle landed on the ice, and the bald eagle landed on the ice, and they're just kind of waiting for him. And then the otter plopped back in the ice or in the water and swam off. I never seen him again. So that could be him right there. So he must have been playing that game all winter with those eagles. No way those eagles are going to catch him. No, I never came across any wildcats. Years ago, traveling on the highway, I seen some wildcats. Um, yeah, I should look up fisher calls. Yeah. Um, I've never seen any wildcats out this way, but like in the past years past, driving, I've seen wildcats on the side of the road or just crossed in front of me. The bugs aren't too bad now. They said the bugs are coming in waves. Now they're not too bad. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Those are beautiful creatures. I must have missed it there, Vicky. What is he hunting up there? Oh, wow. Bear. Oh, he's hunting bear. Okay. He'll destroy the bugs and blowing the bugs away. I wonder if I can still do a loon call. That's me right there. Let's see if they're going to answer back. I can do a loon call with my hands. Let's try that call again. Yeah, not the greatest. Need to practice more. Oh, there's the eagle. Eagle's coming in. Ah. No, he's answering now. You can't see the eagle. Shoot. Oh, it's been a while since I tried that. Oh, there's the eagle. He's coming in close. Oh, can you see him? Oh, you can't see him. It's just that type. I can't show you. I can't see it. It's just that time of night where you can't see. I don't know if I can see the shadow on the nope, the silhouette on the lake. Oh, it's too bad. Shoot. So you said you seen the eagle? Oh, it's awesome if you did. Here come some ducks. Huh. I gotta try this again. It's like a moving dot, yeah. I lost it. Got excited seeing that bald eagle. Yeah, that's not bad. See if he answers back. Here's some ducks. I'm calling in with that loon call. You see the little dots? The ducks came in right there. You got chickens in your house? Oh, wow. How's that? Yeah, the ducks. I called the ducks in with that call. I'm going to try it again. I'm doing it with my hands, that call. Oh, there they go. Let's get them. Scared them. Bye, ducks. That was pretty cool, hearing them take off like that. Yeah, I used to be able to do it. I haven't tried a deer call in such a long freaking time. And I'm not gonna try right now either. I'm gonna I gotta hear it first. Okay, there he is there. Wait. Oh, I lost it. Wait. Oh, they're getting mad. Oh, I lost my loon call. Where'd it go? Oh, did you really? That's awesome. Screenshot. You're quick. This is fun talking to the loons. Still, my hands just aren't quite right here. Let's try it again. Oh, okay. You can do a pretty good moose call. Nice. Let me see here. I gotta go back. Chicken condo. Chicken condo. They moved. He's a handyman. He like you guys just do everything. Nice. You guys do everything. It's pretty amazing. Jack of all trades. I think I lost her, guys. I had it really good there for a bit. Oh, he's answering. You hear that? He answered me. Whoop. I'm running out of air. There, I got it back. Oh, I didn't get it back. Ooh, that was a high pitched one there. Yeah, I'm cupping my hands together and blowing into them. That's what I'm doing. There. Ooh. It takes practice. It takes practice. Well, I haven't did that in a long time. Loon call. It's all about getting the positioning of the hands and the lips, all that good stuff. I don't know. We won't go any further than that. Yeah, we used to do that all a lot when we were kids. The loon calls. We'd be out the lake camping or whatever. And That's something I haven't hunted was turkey either. I'd like to hunt turkey. So we get turkeys now, and we have turkeys now in New Brunswick. Whoops, I almost knocked these over. We have turkeys in New Brunswick now. There he is. What's that? What kind of noise? The turkey? The turkey call? But yeah, I'd like to start hunting turkey too, because that would save a. Like I said, I don't want to buy turkeys. I went to get a turkey 2 summers ago. I wanted a deep fried turkey, um, for a family out here at the cottage. It was $80 for this turkey. That was like a 20. Uh, I'd say it's probably a 15-pound turkey, 12 to 15 pound turkey, and it was $80. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" The guy just kind of shook his head. He's like, "Yeah, I know. We're sorry." And I said, because didn't have any turkeys out on the floor in the freezer. So I asked the kid out there, I said, "Where's all your turkeys?" He said, "They're out back." I said, "Okay, well, how much are they?" And he said, "Well, depends." I said, "Well, I'm looking for 12 to 15 pound." And he's like, "Oh, that's like $80." I was like, "What?" Yeah, that'd be nice and tasty, fresh. I used to watch shows down in this like Saturday morning hunting shows down the states where they'd be hunting turkeys. When I was a kid, instead of watching the cartoons, I'd be watching hunting shows. Oh, mosquitoes are getting thick. Before it was a little black flies. Now it's the mosquitoes are coming out. Let me try my call again. You guys ever have deep fried turkey? It's delicious. I'm gonna take you to the other side of the lake, or to the other end of the lake here. Yes, those bug zappers. We were over at some friend's place. They had those like bug zappers that were like the shape of tennis rackets. We had some fun with those. So we're 9:10 Atlantic time. Look how bright it is out here. Oh, deep fried turkey is delicious. We usually do it twice a year, except for that one year where they're $80 a turkey. Skip that one. Someone's having a fire over there on the bank. Yeah, and all the flavors in the turkey when you deep fry it, because the deep fry the skin it's crusts over. and it just cooks it all inside. It's so delicious, juicy. Oh, there's my loon. I'm gonna see if I can't call him. But yeah, you gotta be careful not to overcook it in the deep fryer because it kind of ruins the skin. It's really very, family vacation, Christmas, family Christmas vacation, where they're trying to eat the turkey, where it's just chewy. They're trying to eat that. Yeah, that's what it's like. But it tells you how many minutes, how many pounds, uh, depending on how much your turkey weighs, is how long you cook it for. So it's pretty easy. Whoa. Yeah, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Yes, they cook that turkey. It's rather dry, but it doesn't get dry. It's just that the outer part of the skin, you gotta really like chisel through it to get to the meat. If you overcook it. Whew, bug, sorry. I lost it. Yeah, my daughter loves the skin. I like the skin too. She's just like me. Like I always with the turkey legs and the turkey legs and the wings. I just like to chew and gnaw on. And she's the same way. She loves the turkey legs. Ugh. Last summer, right over here, Vicky, I seen two moose, a big cow, and it may look like um, a smaller cow. I don't know if it was like first year moose or what, but two cow anyway. One was a monster of a cow. They just took their time. Here, I'll give you a different scenery here. See what my phone's up to now. 29%. I'm going down. Why am I losing power? Strange. Yeah, if I have the phone that way though, I can't see the comments. Yeah, I do. I used to hunt partridge a lot. What's this here? 160 pounds. I'm going back on some comments there. 160 pounds of bear? That's a lot of meat. Uh, getting eaten by bugs. Yeah, the moose are right across. I mean, I don't think you could. Would have been an awful far shot if you could if it was hunting season. Plus, they got neighbors here that probably wouldn't appreciate me shooting from my deck. But there's no cabins on that side. There's cabins farther on the left out here, but once you get across, straight across, it's all nature reserve forest. The it's protected. The forest is protected. I still think you can hunt in there. You just can't cut because there's no hunting signs. anywhere. There's a road that wraps around the lake, and I often travel it when I go home. And there's no hunting signs in there, but it's just you can't cut, can't build, which is great. I hear an ATV coming through. These bugs are getting bad. Let me put my hood up, protect my neck. Yeah, we used to go hunting partridge all the time when we were younger. Loved it. We'd skip school to go hunting partridge in the fall. That lake is just like a mirror, not a ripple to be seen. Let's see, take a look at that. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. What are you saying, bird? That was a weird noise. Do you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. That bird just like hissed at me or something. I don't know what kind of bird that was. So much wildlife out here. It's crazy. Now, earlier when I came out, there's dragonflies galore out here. It was amazing. And it's like that at this time every year. They all hatch. You can see, if we can see, I don't know what you call it, nymph. Let me show you here. I'm trying to see here. But dragonflies all over the place out here. And that's good. That means there's a strong ecosystem out here. I don't know where all the hatchling cocoons are. They're all in the house and up around the lights. But yeah, when the dragonflies are out, they help with the bugs. They help reduce the bugs for sure. Those spring peepers are loud. Hey, can you hear them? getting better. Oh, shoot, I'm getting behind. Oh crap! Sorry guys, I'm way behind on. Sorry, way behind on the comments. Sorry about that. It was froze about the something. I think Hope's last one where it said about the moose. Never seen one live. Oh wow, am I way behind? Yeah, it's been a while. I'm trying to get caught up here on chat. I was just sitting here staring off, and I thought the chat was froze. It doesn't skip all the way down when a new chat comes in. It wasn't going to the new comment. It stayed where I left scrolling off. That's a lot. Stick some freezer bags, dog treats. Yeah, dogs would love that, eh? I did you do a video on the rug, the bear rug? Or I think you might have mentioned it in a previous video that you were going to do that. Yeah, the mosquitoes are horrible right now. Yeah, I was just sitting here, just look at. There's not a ripple on that lake. It is so calm out here. I have to go. I'm gonna go back and look at this live stream just to see how it looks on a computer or on the cell phone. I mean, it doesn't do it justice if you're looking at it on a cell phone. If you had a nice big monitor, might be good. Yeah, we get mayflies here too. We get June bugs. You have the June bugs? Yeah, it's fading fast now. Thanks, Hope. Vicky, thank you. Here comes the geese. Canada geese, they poop all over our place, our yard. When we're not here, see them right there? They're coming out. When we're here occupying, they don't come up on the driveway and stuff, but if we're away for a day or an afternoon, and they'll come up and they'll start, who knows what they do up here, but they crap all over the place. There goes the geese. 1, 2, 3. Wonder where the little goslings are. Yeah, I'd say probably got maybe another 15 minutes of 15, 20 minutes of daylight. Yeah, those June bugs. We had a pool at one time when I was growing up. We had a pool, and this time of year, June bugs would fill that pool up. That's all you'd be skimming out with a net the next morning. The next day, if you wanted to go swimming, you gotta get all those June bugs out of there. And they wouldn't be dead either. They don't drown. They just float on top of the water. They can't swim. They can't get out. So you're scooping up all these live, and they're really sticky. Their feet are really sticky. So you got to bang the net over the fence to get them out of the net. Oh, here, let me get these geese. They're close. Let's see, we get these geese here. There they are. Oh wait. Holy smokes, that's a huge bear. 380 pounds. Wow, it's a biggie. What kind of bear was it? Black bear or brown bear? There they go. I don't mind the June bugs. I don't find them gross or anything. I could pick them up by my hand, and like one was in the garage today actually, and I just picked it up and threw it at my daughter. She didn't like that too much. She was far away. It was dead too, so she was mad at me because she thought it was alive. And I said, no, it was dead. And I threw it at her. Just teasingly though, because she keeps taking my charging cord for my cell phone and giving me her dud. So I think I'm entitled to throw a June bug at her. She keeps taking my cell phone charging cords. Yeah, there's a little backstory behind that though. I was telling Busby earlier though, I was having problems charging my phone. I still am. It's 18%. It's going down. It was going up. Now it's going down. And my daughter, whenever their charging cords get frayed or they stop working, I always lose my good charging cord and end up with theirs. So she did that this morning because I noticed my phone was not charging, and I could hear her snickering in the background. Let's see here. Let me change something up here. All right, let me take this off. I'll try something here. Better than a worm. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I prefer June bugs over worms. But I've dug up plenty of worms in my day for fishing. Okay, I'm gonna scoot inside, put my fishing rod in there. Put my tackle box inside. No, my Facebook page is not the same. I do have a group, Paralife TV Facebook group, but My name, it's under my name. Do you have a Facebook? Is your Facebook under Busby Adventures? I'll be right back. Gotta go inside. Still bugs, still bugs, still bugs. Yeah. So if you want to go, if you want to find me on Facebook, I'm on Paralife TV. I have a group. You can search groups for Paralife TV. And then I have my personal Facebook page as well. Let's see if I get this. Okay, I see it's charging now again. Let's see, I only got 15%. I just went and checked everything out. Like, you see a lightning bolt on my battery, my phone that is charging, but is it actually gonna give me some juice? I don't know. I don't know if you can see the fire way down in there. Someone's got a fire going on. Yeah, perfect. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Connect on Facebook. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and look at this live just so I could hear or so I could see if the sounds, hear the sounds of the spring peepers, the bullfrogs, the birds. See how well you can hear them. So we're at 9:37 Atlantic time. We're about from my house. I'm about 45 minutes away. Oh, good. Yeah. I'm 30 minutes from the city, and I said probably 45 minutes from my house. So it's not a bad drive at all. Oh yeah, look at the mosquitoes on my hand. Get off. And it's a drive that I've been doing my whole life, pretty much, because we're really close to the provincial park. There's my loon. So I've always been going out to the park, camping, play a little golf out there, did some biking. So oh, awesome. Okay. When I get on Facebook, probably tomorrow, whatever, I'll fire off a message. Oops. No, I don't camp. I do. I camped all the time. Like even in the wheelchair, right up until a couple years ago. I until we bought this place, and then like this will be our third summer here, and I have not camped since. I have a camper trailer. See if you can see it there. I got a camper trailer. That's what we use for camping in the past years. We kind of upgraded. We were tent. I prefer a tent myself because as long as it doesn't leak. Because for a wheelchair, it's easy to wheel in and out of the tent. I get a big 6-man tent, 6-person tent, all kinds of room for a wheelchair, my cot. I mean, I've camped in some rough outback in the wheelchair and stuff, and made out okay. But getting into the campers and stuff, it's not bad. But you get those steps you got to go up, so I got to butt my way up. So I pretty much have everything I need outside, uh, in my car or in my van. Like if we when we used to go camping, like I'd have my book bag with my clothes outside in the van. Uh, any kind of supplies I needed for medical, it'd be in the van because I just couldn't go up and down those steps every time I needed something, and I didn't want to keep asking somebody to go in the trailer to get me this. Please get me that. Please get me a sweater. Can you grab my shorts? Or so I just kept everything in the van. So basically, I should have just slept in my van, which I would have been fine with too. Yeah, I'll look for Busby. Yeah, Easter seals. We have Easter seals here, and they have programs like that where they go a camp program for the summer, which is awesome. I never went to it, um, but I've had friends that had. I think a certain age though, and I was when I got hurt, I was too old to go to the Easter seals camp. But it's really cool. I've been out to visit during the day. It's really cool. Excuse me, getting tired. Need some more ATVs going on the main road. But yeah, so with the camper there, the we park it out back of our cottage because we have some land out behind us, and there's a really, really, really small area I could park it. So I decided to clear some of the land. Um, my kids really didn't like me doing that too much because they, well, don't cut the trees, save the trees. But there was a lot of danger trees in there to get cleaned out, anyways. And there were some nice trees that are going to come down, but I'm clearing out a spot where I can build up a pad, so I can put that trailer back there, or put a bigger trailer. Or if somebody wanted to come visit, they could drive right in. There's water back there. There's electrical back there. Hint, hint. Anybody? So anybody with a bus, you can come pull right in. But yeah, so got that camper trailer. Had that for probably like last 7, 8 years. My son, he sleeps in it. He won't sleep in. Well, he will sleep in the cottage, but he prefers to be outside in that. So we haven't opened it up yet. We went inside to check it out, and we did have some critters in there over the winter, and it doesn't look like they did too much damage. Just some poop here and there, but nothing chewed up, so that's good. Let me see here. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out with us. It was fun. I haven't did a live in quite some time, especially a live like this. Usually you see me on my bike exercising, but yeah, I just wanted to chill out tonight and relax because I just been go 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 go. Whoops. Yeah, 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 for sure. We'll see you later. Thanks you so much for coming and hanging out. We're sitting here at 9:45, 9:45. Yeah, see me in a relaxed mode. That doesn't happen often. Doesn't happen often. I just said I wanted to get out here last night and chill out, but then it's like, no, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like Sunday morning, and then my son wanted to go to a art show that was along the river in town. So I said, okay, I'll take him and we'll go to the art show along the river. Uh, Beautiful art. Like probably had to been close to 15 different artists that were displaying all their paintings and drawings uh, along the river. Beautiful day for it too. So we hung out there for a couple hours. He had some friends that were displaying some art, so he hung out with his friends, and I just kept on walking or wheeling around. And yeah, then I said, no, you know what? I'm going to come out to the lake, spend the afternoon, have a nice little barbecue, and relax. Yeah, I'm going to cut it here pretty soon because I'm going to probably run out of light here. I might as well make it a good 3 hours. I got 4 minutes, 2 hours and 56 minutes in right now. Sorry, we're moving on 2 hours and 57. So I'll cut her off at 3 hours. That's probably the longest live I think I've ever did. I was just planning on putting this live on and going inside to watch a movie for a bit, but I didn't think I was going to have any company. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, what is that? Big bugs out here. Are you able to walk, Busby? Yeah, I'm glad you guys stuck around and I could share this with you. All the sounds of nature. I'm glad I stayed outside. I'll take you, show you. Look at that. With crutches, okay. Yeah, I used to walk with the crutches too, the forearm crutches, and with AFOs. I still wear my AFOs on my feet because they help reduce my spasticity on my feet. Ah, just swallowed a bug. Mossy oak, mine are just white. Actually, I did a video on my AFOs. I got to finish it because I did the first part of it because they were in such bad shape. Like they're old, and I don't have the coverage to get brand new ones. Just repair. So I just had to take them in and get new straps, Velcro straps put on, and some alterations done, and I could get coverage for that. And I don't know. I got to go through quite a process to get new ones. I have to go and I have to go to OT, get signed off an OT, get my doctor to sign me off to go to OT, get them to sign off on me to get new braces. Then I got to go apply through the insurance and fill out all these forms. And I'm just like, I ain't got time for that. So, and it's not like I walk like I used to. So the ones I have will do. I just have to get the Velcro, get them re-Velcroed. Yeah, that's not the kind of protein I want. I don't want that. Oh, I know the red tape. Sorry, I'm spitting out flies here. Yeah, the red tape is horrible. It's just, you don't have time for that. And then they could get rejected, right? Like, I mean, they could take forever to go through the process for approval. So nothing's fast. But so someday I will go get new braces because there is a new brace out there. What the heck was it called now? The fellow that was doing that did my repairs, he told me about them. He said if I'm not doing a lot of walking, he said I'd find this particular brace, AFO, much more comfortable, lighter, breathable, and geez, what was the name of it now? Anyways, I can't remember. I'll try to figure it out. I'll mention it in the video when I finish it off. Yeah, wheelchairs are pretty brutal too. Yeah. All right, guys. It's 3 hours I've been on. It is 9:50. Light is going to be gone here pretty soon. Still, I'm going to call it a night. Let's see here. Oops. And I have 19% left of my phone. There we go. Thank you very much for hanging out. One last look at the lake. I got my hood up, trying to keep the bugs out of my back of my neck. Let's see here. Yeah, you can't bend your feet, and that's like for me though. I like my feet being at 90 degrees. Like I don't have foot function anyways. I can't move my feet, so going all day in my wheelchair, like if my feet bump, they kind of the balls of my feet kind of hard to explain. But if the balls of my feet are disturbed, I guess, or bumped, like say if I'm going in a wheelchair without my braces, if I go over a bump, that'll activate my spasms. Like actually, you can see them right now. Actually, you probably can't see. But anyways, my legs are bumping like crazy because I don't have my braces on, and they go up and down, and they might fly off. But if I have my braces on, it kind of paddens, uh, cushions the blow to the balls of my feet, so my spasms don't kick in as easily. And if they do kick in, they're contained in the brace because they're kind of strapped in there, right? So, maybe I'll kind of show that in the ending of my video, the second part of my video too, on that. Cool, awesome, guys. Yeah, it supports my ankles, keeps at 90 degrees. So when I did walk, my toes won't drag because I have drop foot. So yeah, you keep my ankles at 90. Okay, I gotta go. These bugs are picking me up, taking me away. All right, guys, thanks so much. We will see you next time. Keep rolling. Cheers, everyone. And thank you so much again. How do we get out of here? There you go. Oops.